Good morning, fellow YouTubers. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is June 8th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today I want to talk about dealing with replies on your YouTube channel and foreign replies, that is, right? And respond to some, like I say, I'm not saying not so nice replies, but responding and trying to help people out the best you can. And what I want to talk about is when it comes to foreign replies, do you ignore them? Do you respond to them? Do you not care about them? There's a little program that Google came out, and I'm going to show you a couple examples. And I'm just going to talk a little about some replies. Not bad, but enough. You know, I said in many of my other videos, folks, that I don't mind people leave replies, comments, I should say. And as long as they're nice, I will respond to them. Sometimes you got to see how, you got to try to decipher the reply anyway, because, like, you know, you don't know when a person leaves a reply if they're just saying it out, like, they're not thinking and they're just writing, you know, what comes to their mind. I don't take offense to it, because if I don't like it, I simply will just delete it or remove it. But I'm just going to show you a couple of responses in two videos. I'm sure there's plenty of others out there. I didn't get a chance to check them all. You know, you're talking, how many videos I have? 927 videos. I don't have the time to go through each and every one of them, but every now and then you will get a reply from somebody who will, you know, respond to a video. And yes, have I got response from video or replies or comments from videos that people could have been a little nasty or a little arrogant in the way they, you know, approached the situation, how they, you know, left their comment. Yeah, and I would remove them. Not cursing at me. I haven't had anybody using profanity with me yet. I probably would expect it eventually. And for those who do leave those type of comments, I am not going to respond to you, and I'm not going to get in a rebuttal with you. But I just want to go over some couple things with you guys, and I just want to, you know, talk about etiquette. You know, how people should try to, you know, be very diplomatic and very, you know, refined in how they respond to people. People come out and say stupid things sometimes, and it's really stupid. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, we're not going to be able to change it. There's all walks of life out there, and there are going to be people out there that will dislike you for whatever reason. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you look, who knows? Who cares, right? I've heard stories like that. Some people will give up their YouTube channel because they don't like the comments that people leaving against them, you know, about them, or whatever. Look, we're all not perfect. We're all going to go through situations in our life where you're going to have people coming on there and leaving sarcastic or stupid remarks. But what do? Do you give up your channel? Do you give up your dreams, your hopes because of certain individuals? No, absolutely not. No matter what people say you do, I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is making videos. I love doing videos. I'm going to continue to make videos. But anyway, before I get started more into this here, let me just talk about, you know, I want to show you a couple examples of some foreign replies that I got on two different videos. I'm sure there's many out there, and I can't go through all of them. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I just want to expand a little on the topic and just show you what I would do, how I do it, rather than just ignoring it. Now, I don't know if YouTube has it where it does has an auto translate. Like, you know, I know they have things where, you know, as far as like with your videos, do you want them to be created in English or whatever? I don't know if they have an auto language format where when you pop a video out there, when it goes to different countries, let's say Japan or China or whatever country, foreign country you're going to, it'll automatically translate. Because all I know is when I'm getting them and they're coming in foreign and I don't understand them, and I don't want to be rude. Because I want to see what they have to say, you know. So I'm going to bump out of the screen here, and I'm going to take you to that you know, how I handle responding to foreign replies. So let's get right to it. Okay, the tool I'm referring to when it comes to translations is the Google Translate. And if you are a person such as myself that are not fluent in very different foreign languages, you may want to put this on your desktop. I highly recommend you do that there. Very good tool. I did, and every now and then I do get foreign replies on some of my videos, and I want to respond to those replies. So the best way to do it is, like I said again, is with Google Translate. So I'm going to use this as an example. I have a window over here. I'm going to open up here, and this particular one here is for the Zinger Zigzag Toy Sewing Machine. It's a demo. It's supposed to be a demo tip. I talk a little about it in this video here, and I like to respond to comments as long as they're nice. And this person here left me one over here, and I want to respond to it. I don't know what it means because I don't understand the foreign language. But what you're going to do, folks, if you come across a foreign language or response, a reply to one of your videos, just click this on, right click, whatever, all of click here. In my case, left click because I'm lefty. Your mouse cursor, copy it, and you right click copy. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Translate. Now, what I like about this here is once you pop it in here, it auto detects the language. Well, check this out. Right? It detected, Spanish detected, okay? Now, you want to translate it in English. Simple enough. Just go over here, click it on. Many thanks for teaching us how to use the sewing machine. Okay? Now you know how to respond to that there. So what you're going to do is, in regards to, you want to do it in Spanish, you want to translate it. So what you're going to do is click this out, get rid of this. Well, let me just clear this out here. Let's see if I can do this again here. You're going to hit the edit button, of course. So you're going to click this out, get rid of that. And you're going to go over here and click this out here. And you're going to go to English. And you're going to just say, I'm going to use this as an example, all right? Thank you for checking. I'm using it as an example. Thank you for checking. I already respond to this here. I'm just showing you guys how to use it for checking out my video. I just use this, just to give you a heads up on here what it's all about. Now, you see it's over here. Okay, you're going to get IntelliSense here, which is not that. This is a Grammatech. Something I probably spelled something wrong. Whatever. All right. Anyway, this is just to show you guys how it works. So now, when you hit this button, boom, there it is. Okay. So what you're going to do is you copy this here, right click, copy, and then you would go back to that video, and now I responded to this person. What did I say over here? You're welcome, glad it helped. Okay, but I don't want to put it in because then it would change this. It would change this around. But it's simple enough to do. Okay. There was another one I just want to talk about really quick here. This one here. Look at this one. This one came to me in Japanese. I responded to this person already, but again, I looked at it, and to me, I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't know what they're saying, so it's the same thing. But if you're going to go into that format, make sure you refresh your page because you want a clean page here. And in some cases, you just have to clear it out like this here. Like do it that way, and always click on. You see these buttons here, English, Spanish. Well, you could always keep it on detect language. So what I did was I went over there because I said, all right, what's this person saying now? So I went back to the video, and I clicked on here again. I copied it. Whoops. Again, we don't want to get all that other information. We just want this. Now you put emojis there too. It will detect it even with the emojis. Oh, my computer's acting up here. There we go. Bear with me. My computer's not the state of the art here. Right click it, copy, and we're going to go back to this other window, and we're going to paste it, and it says right here, Japanese detected. All right, and also we'll convert it, take the Japanese and put it into Spanish, but for all intents and purposes, we want English. So it says I want, but I cannot buy it because it's foreign. Okay, I responded to this person already, but it would just to go over one more time, recap. Make sure you hit the edit thing here, the edit pencil. Take this out. And you know what it says, okay? So clear this out here. Yeah, let's clear this out. I think you can do this here. All right, you clear it out, and you're going to type it in English. And I'm just going to use it again as the same format. Thank you for checking out my video. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, my video. All right, I'll leave it like that. Now again, you know it was in Japanese, so you're going to do over here. Now in this particular case, when you're translating from English to that language, then you pull down. There's a pull down menu. You just go to Japanese, and bingo. And the same thing's going to happen. You're going to hit the edit button because you want to be able to copy it. You're going to copy this here, and now it's been translated. Okay. It would also talk to you. You could also do it and talk. It could talk. But let's see here. Let's try this again. You want to copy it, and then you would go back to your screen, back to the video here, and you would do your reply. I already replied to this person, and you would drop it in here, and bingo, you're done. Okay, so I did respond to it. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you. Now I want to share some other stuff with you guys here. Sometimes you're going to come across people that are going to leave responses to you. Okay. Now, this particular person here left me a video, and I don't think the person is saying it in a bad way, but it depends how you take it. And the person goes, "You suck, dude. You didn't even show me how to set the time. God, how you work this thing? Like God, like yeah, it says over here, God, like God, how do you work this thing?" Now I didn't respond to this person. You know, in regards to responding to replies like this here, I always say, you know, there's an old saying, you can catch more bees with honey. All right, let me just bump out of here really quick here. All right. First off, I'm a nice person. I'm sure a lot of you people are out there. You know, and if you're going to do something, if you're going to respond or reply to somebody's comment, first off, use diplomacy, be nice, because, you know, I don't have to, just like you don't have to respond to these people. You know, if you feel that, you know, it's an insulting remark or whatever, you could just remove it, delete it, whatever, you know, or I think in some cases you could block the person. But I'm not taking it in an offensive way. You're going to come across things like that. I had a video the other day, a couple of days back. I just want to share it with you guys. You know, whenever I respond to a video, if I get information from somebody and I find it very helpful, I will, even on my Facebook group, I will say, "Thank you for sharing this information with us. It is greatly appreciated." So what happened was, Susan Wojcicki, she is the CEO of YouTube. And I listened to what she had said. She was talking about the updated upcoming changes and stuff like that there. She was just keeping people abreast of what's going to happen with going on with YouTube going further, forward. So I responded. All I said is gospel truth. All I said was, in the comment, reply, "Thank you for sharing this with us." I don't know if I said thank you, Susan, or I said thank you for sharing this with us. It is greatly appreciated. That's all I said, Rich. Somebody responds to me and says, blah, 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 blah. Don't think you're going to get any special favors from her or whatever. Just move on, or something along the line, something totally stupid. So I, normally I don't respond to things like that because the person said some other stuff in there. And I responded back to that person. I said, I'm not looking for any favors, and I don't expect any special favoritism, stuff like that, because of the comment I left. I said I would address you the same way I addressed if you would make it showing this or sharing this information. I would address you in the same manner. I said I am not looking for favors. I do favors for people. But folks, like I said, you're going to get all walks of life out there, and you're going to have people making lunacy remarks, whatever, or replies, whatever you want to call it, comments. The only thing you could do, I mean, I will respond to it. If someone wants to leave constructive criticism on one of my YouTube channels, they say, "Well, I don't like your video. I think you could have been a little more informative, or you could," like that person that wrote the thing there, "Man, you didn't even show us how it works." First off, I don't own those particular items. What I put up on YouTube when I was doing those demo videos and intro videos and sneak peek videos, those items I bought at my local thrift store. Okay, I don't own those items. They're not mine. They're not personally mine. I didn't get a manual with them. In some cases, for you buying used stuff, I've seen it happen. when I've been purchasing things in thrift stores, sometimes you'll get a radio like that, something electronic, and they usually have the user manual to be either taped in or bagged with the unit. I don't have that stuff. I mean, I don't get those things with it. I mean, it's a freestanding item I'm picking up, and that's it. I pick it up because I like it. I test it out in the store, made sure it works. Testing it means I powered it on, made sure it works. In some cases, people say, well, why do you do a video then if you're not 100% fluent on how it works and stuff like that? No, let me just clear the air with that. The reason why I do that is to show the potential eBay buyers, because those demo videos are for the eBay buyers. I even say that. This is in some of my videos, this is for the potential eBay buyers. Okay? It's just to show them condition. It's showing them that it powers on. It's showing them it works. I know it sounds like contradictory, so you just said you're not sure how it works, but yet you're pointing out true. I'm showing you that it powers on. Let's put it that way. I've sold many radios like that, and 9 out of 10, I never had any problem with them. They all worked. Okay, I have to say I don't think there was any of them. Actually, like 10 out of 10, I would say actually worked. Not 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, they all worked. I never had a problem. I never had somebody return them and say, hey, this thing doesn't work. You sent me a bad radio, bad clock radio, whatever. I sold many of those. So I know it sounds like I contradict myself. You say, well, if you don't know how to use it, because it's a radio. I mean, come on, it's a clock radio. I mean, I know it works. I mean, it powers on. But like I said, I don't get into the details, every little detail. I'm not going to sit there verbatim and go on YouTube, Google, whatever, and look up manuals and sit there and say, okay, well, folks, if you buy this radio, this is how you work. First of all, I don't have the manual. And secondly, I wouldn't, even if I could, and I know you could print them out. I can't print them out and give them to the people because first of all, I'll be using a lot of ink, a lot of paper, toner and paper, and I can't do that. I don't have the time out of my day to do that. So what I would do is I point people to that direction. I'll say, well, you can get the manual from here, and you could check it out for yourself. Now I got a response from another person. Somebody left another reply, not a bad one. The reply was in regard to somebody didn't know how to work some item, and the person left left a comment back. Well, these are people that just are lazy. They don't want to take the time to do the research themselves or something like that. Because I say in my videos, I'll go out of my way to help you guys out there. If you need a particular, you need some information. If like I said, in the case if it's a radio or let's say it was a computer, and I'll tell you, like let's say I sold used computers in the past, not many, and sometimes I get them and there's not always documentation with them or software. So I will go into I'll do a Google search on it, and I will give the link to where you can download the software. And if you want to print out the user guides, in most cases you can. They're extensive pages. Some of them could be over 100 pages. Some could be 50 pages, 30 pages. I will not print them out for you. I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's not in my budget. As much as I love to help you guys out and provide that information, I can't do it. These are pre-owned items. And that's what I try to make it understand to people when I was doing those videos, that these are pre-owned items. I don't own them, so I can't really, expand too much on the topic. So someone's like, can you give me a tutorial? If I'm going to go that route, if I'm going to start a series like that on when I do videos or, when I get videos from thrift stores or whatever it is, computers, if I'm going to start a series where I'm going to do, the demo with the tutorial, learning or introductory tutorial on how to use it, that's a whole different ball game. Now we're talking, different. It's a whole, horse with different color. But right now, I don't have the time to do that. So, long story short, if you're going to get responses like that there, where people are going to leave these responses, it all depends how you interpret it. Just like that translation. Okay. Now, if I'm not sure how to translate that there, what it's going to come out to, what they're actually saying, I can't, voice my opinion on it. Now, if I translate that thing in Spanish or whatever foreign language, and the person's cursing me out, I'm not going to respond to them. I'm just going to delete it or remove the comment. Okay? Like I always say, if you're going to leave me a nice comment, I will respond to you. Now, that person that wrote that thing there in regards to the Sony Dream Machine, the player there, you don't show us how to work or something like that. There you go, the one, the dude guy. Hey, dude, you didn't show us, you didn't, show us how to, you suck or whatever he said. I'm not going to respond to that guy. And people might say, well, you could, suck up to it and just like, respond to the guy, try to help him out. Maybe the guy's annoyed, because, look, you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. I'm a nice guy. I don't deserve to be talked to like that. We could all be civil, If you want to say something, if you need help with something, say it in a nice way. Okay? Like that saying goes, you catch more bees with honey. If you want something from somebody, you gotta be nice and ask. It's just like that clip in there in A Few Good Men. You remember that part there when what do you call it there? I can't think of his name. He plays the colonel, and he tells Tom Cruise, because you could have it. He goes, you got to ask nicely, right? Remember that part there? I don't know how exactly he said it, but here's the clip.
You have to ask me nicely.
And that's all I'm asking for. If you want help, be nice about it. That's all. Ask nicely, and you'll get the response from me. But I'm not here to dwell on that topic. But the main purpose of this video, folks, is to show you how to, if you're going to respond to forum replies, that's the way you go about it. Me personally, I know people, I know friends and probably relatives say, well, I get things like that. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to do the research and translate, go back and forth, stuff like that. I couldn't care less. I just leave it there. But me, on the other hand, I want to see what the person has to say. And it might be, and if I was a person like that, to just ignore it, I might be ignoring, it might be a nice comment, like that one in the Spanish one. I didn't know what that meant, but I was able to respond to it. I think I said, thank you for checking out my videos, greatly appreciated, blah, 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 something along that line. That was a nice comment. So that person deserves to get a response back from me, a reply, right? So I'm just saying, going forward, folks, don't ignore the, I'm not saying you do, but I'm just saying some people, like I said again, I know people that wouldn't even be bothered with it. But if you do get, responses, comments from foreigners, don't just shy away from them, push them to the side. Use the Google Translate. Check it out. I'll drop a link below in the comments section, and use it. You've seen how it is. It's pretty cut and dry. It's easy to use, and I highly recommend you use it, because even though those are people in foreign countries, whatever. They remember one thing. YouTube is an open forum, and the whole world sees what you put on there. I'm not saying the whole world's going to look at my stuff, because if I did, I'd have millions of people, subscribers, whatever. I'm just a small-time subscriber, what do you call it, YouTuber guy here, trying to build up my channel. So it's not the easiest thing, I'll have to honestly say, and I just hope that the videos I put out for people, you guys get a takeaway from it, and it does help. To me, the most important thing with this channel, folks, I can't express it enough, is when I put my time in here, I do put my heart and soul in here, even though people may say, well, what's your heart and soul in here? I mean, creating a video is a lot of work. It is. Even if it's a 5 or a 10-minute video, people say, well, it's only 5 or 10 minutes. How much? But I'm talking about the editing. I'm making, you want to tweak it. You want it to be not, you want it to come out good. Your video is like your resume. The content you put out there is going to decipher whether people want to subscribe to your channel, want to keep coming back for more, want to hear what you say. I'm trying to build this channel up, and I'm trying to get a lot of subscribers. Very hard. I just want to say this in closing. It's very hard to get to where you want to be, hopefully where you hopefully want to be. I would love to have thousands and millions of subscribers. People say, well, maybe people looking at, well, for the monetary part. Well, I'm not going to lie. I mean, everybody would like to become, say, a YouTube star and make money, because you hear all these different YouTube, I call them YouTube celebrities. They are making a good living off of doing this here. Yeah, who wouldn't want to? I'd be lying to you guys if I said, oh no, that's not what I want. Of course, I mean, who would want to be successful on YouTube and you're doing what you love. This is your passion. This is your dream. This is one of my dreams and passions, to do this here. Outside of online selling, reselling on eBay and different platforms. Yeah, that's another one. That's another thing. Being your own boss is great. if you could make a living out of it, that is. So it's probably not the easiest road to travel on, but you know, and I just will say this, no matter how rough things may be, and I said some of my other videos, folks, too, you know, I'm going to stick to this here, to creating videos and doing my online business as long as I can. And if the online business doesn't pan out to where, you know, I'm making a substantial income where I could be able to meet my bills and whatever, my financial obligations, and I do have to go back to a 9-to-5 job, rest assured, I will definitely still be doing my YouTube videos. Okay? Depending on what kind of job you get or whatever, it may not be on a daily basis, but that's what vlogging is all about. That's what my channel is all about. If you look at my videos, in some cases, you will see a date sequence, you know, that I try to at least produce 1 video a day. Sometimes I like to do 2, and there's some cases I even do 3. That's a little crazy, but in some cases I can do it if they're short videos. Okay, and not only that, vlogging, doing daily vlogs, you gotta have topics to talk about. You just can't come out. I was watching the other day. I'm not mentioning names. This person did a video. I think it was 23-minute video or something along that line. The person's a nice person. Don't get me wrong. And the video was about the person going to different stores playing the claw game. You know, when you go in a machine there and that thing picks up these toys and drops it into the bin. The video was about, I think it was like 20 some odd minutes long, and I like the person. I'm not going to mention names. I mean, did I think it was a waste of time, silly? You know, I always look at video, when I look at those type of videos, that type of topic video, whatever, I always look at the thumbs up, thumbs down. And in some cases, people will get more thumbs down than thumbs up, but this person got both. I mean, me personally, to be honest with you, if I was going to do a vlog like that, you know, about going to, you know, an arcade and playing video games, I don't think I would do that. That's not my style. However, this person who's doing this video is a lot younger than me, no doubt. And I guess they appeal to a broader and wider audience with that's more in tune with that type of topic, or whatever, if you want to call that type of video. Me, on the other hand, I don't really, that's not for me. I wouldn't do a video like that, you know. My videos, like I said, for those who do subscribe to my channel, I do appreciate it. And I do talk about different topics. And like I said in the description, it's about anything and everything. I like to talk about different things. And the reason why I like to talk about different things is it brings, it's not just one specific title. I know the reselling news, it seems like I've been doing a lot of reselling news like that. And there are people out there who's ever watching me on those reselling news and give me the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. I really do. I mean, like I said again, it lets me know that I'm appreciative and you like what I do with my videos. And you're getting, if you're getting information, that's even better yet. I mean, the thumbs up is good because that's you don't have to write it down. You have to leave a comment if you don't want to. If you do, you're more than welcome. But getting a thumbs up is letting me know that at least you like it. Somebody out there likes my videos. I'm not saying I want 1,000 thumbs up or whatever, but at least I know somebody's out there. You know, they like the videos I'm putting out. But in regards to fresh content, new content, I want it to be fresh and new. I mean, I don't want to put out the same particular thing over and over again. Reseller news was always going to be reseller news. There's no way around that there. I can't, you know, change the narrative on that. I can't say, well, today the reseller news and then jump to something totally different. The reseller news is the reseller news, plain and simple. It's going to be dealing with e-commerce. It talks about eBay, Amazon, Etsy, whatever. So that's never going to change. That format will always be the same. But in between, there will be different things. If you look at my videos, you'll see there's a lot. Now, am I going to be doing a reseller news today? Today is Saturday. Most likely I'll probably do reseller news weekend. I got to check my emails. I got to see my Google. I got to check and see if I got Google alerts on them. If I see that stuff that's, you know, good information to put out there, yes, I definitely will do the reseller news. You know, I was doing the reseller news weekends, Saturday and Sunday. You know, like I said, folks, it's a lot of work. I mean, don't get the impression that, you know, oh, you pop a video, bing, bang, boom, it's done. It's not as easy as it sounds. You know, for me, anyway, I mean, I use a basic video editing software. Actually, I use 2 in conjunction with one another. My main one is, for those who don't know, I like to use Filmora 8.76 version. It's the older version. They got the Filmora 9. I haven't used Filmora. I think I might have used it either once or twice. I'm not too crazy about it, and I'll just give you a quick little overview. And the reason why I don't like to use Filmora 9 is when it comes to using backgrounds, I've had a problem with it. I contacted Filmora about it and see if they would do anything about it. Nobody ever contacted me and said, oh, it's corrected or whatever. I like to use in my videos a white screen. Now, Filmora, you can use a blue screen or a green screen. I don't use those colors. I have a green screen. I never had a blue screen, but I have a green screen. I don't use the green screen for the simple reason. First of all, it's more of a dense color than a white screen. And a white screen could be anything. You could get a white sheet, whatever, if it's a white cloth or whatever. Right now, if I just edit this clip right now, you'll see there's a white background behind me. Okay. There is no lights whatsoever. I can go back and forth like this. I don't cast any shadows. Okay. And the simple reason is it's all natural lighting. The only illumination I'm getting right now, folks, is from the back. There's two windows behind me, and they're illuminating the area. I don't need it. It's bright. You could see yourself. You could see, well, this is very bright. I mean, it's like someone's got 1,000-watt light bulbs back there, whatever, illuminating it. It's not. It's just natural lighting. That's all it is. And with Filmora 9, I cannot put backgrounds in there. But people who follow me on this channel know I love to do different backgrounds. I like to put special effects in there in some cases. I like to do different things. I can't do that with Filmora 9. And I'm not going to set up my green screen because with the green screen, like I said again, it's more of a dense color and I need lighting. I have the lighting. But with the lighting, you got to move it so close. You got to keep it so far distant because you don't want to cast a shadow. You don't want splash. They call it whatever, splash from the screen. You know, sometimes you might get the color on your face. It's just too involved for me. This is simple. I have the two rods here set up, poles, with a 110-inch curtain rod. I got a white sheet behind me. Bingo. That's it. No lighting. You couldn't get it more simplified. Simple is good. In some cases, I like it that way. I don't need lighting. Okay, and I look good with it when I have my backgrounds in there. They come out pretty crisp and clear, and everything is good. The illumination's perfect because why? It's all natural lighting. I don't have to worry about shading and stuff like that. I could tweak it within Filmora. I could, make the contrast high and low. I could add special effects to it. But that's why I like a white screen. And that's why I don't use Filmora 9 when it comes to things like that. The only time I'll use Filmora 9 is if I'm doing a video like this, I just want a white background. Then I'll use it. And that's when when you see a whole video is done with the white background, that's because I'm using Filmora 9. It doesn't allow me to do that there. I tried it. I tweaked it. I did everything under the sun, and they'll tell you in Filmora 9's tutorial, they'll say, oh yeah, you could use any color. I tried it. It won't take white. It won't take white for some reason, and that drives me crazy, So for me, that's why I don't use Filmora 9 right now. But again, I like to do tutorials, different tutorials and things like that. The other one I use really quick, because before I forget, is the Cyberlink Power Director 14. I like that. That's another software, video editing software. That's when I originally started off with. It's a great software. Don't get me wrong, but I have to honestly say, out of the two, Filmora 8.76 version works for me. It's cut and dry, user friendly. I like it. Actually, I love it. And I don't need all the bells and whistles. Like I know that Filmora also came out with Filmora Pro. Nice software. You could buy that one. That you got to buy. And I think Filmora 9. I think I have a license with that. I don't think I get it with the watermark. At least I don't recall seeing that there. If you never did try it out, just a little segue. You could always try to download. You ain't gonna get the 8.76 version because that's not the new download. The new download's for Filmora 9. You could try it out for yourself. You could also try free, and you could also try Filmora Pro if you want to check that out as well. I like the older version. Very user friendly, easy to use, copy and paste. I love it. I have no qualms with it. Some people may beg to differ. That's totally up to you. But I've been doing all my videos going forward. I would say from 2016. I don't know when I bought Filmora, but from that point on, I've been using them right up to the present, and we're talking 2019 now. So it had to be at least, either 2017, I think I bought them, and I've been using it right up, and I've been using it exclusively for my videos. But anyway, and just to throw this in there, I am not getting anything from Filmora, to just let you know. I don't have no affiliate links with them. So I don't want you to think, oh, he's throwing a segue, because I'm not compensated by Filmora, and nobody from Filmora contacted me and asked me, would you kindly do a segue video about our software? Nobody contacted me, so I just want to share that with you guys. But listen, I'm going to check my video. I'm going to check out my my emails, and I'm going to see if I did get any Google alerts on eBay or whoever, Amazon, whatever. And if I did, I will do the reseller news. I would like to keep that. I like to do the reseller news weekends going forward. I like to keep them brief. I know people say, man, the people who find price, I've been hearing that there for as long as I started following you. Were talking about that. You want to keep everything brief, and they do. I agree. If you look at the reseller news, I was looking at them just before. Some of them 30 minutes, 25 minutes, some over. Some could be close to an hour, almost an hour, over an hour. And you know what it is, folks? Sometimes I put so much information out there, and I have so much stuff I want to share with you guys. I just the time zips by, and I say to myself, then when I go back to look at it, like I'll click that, I put that clip on there, I click it on, and I usually slide bar there, and I just look at the time. It's like, holy smokes, this video is 47 minutes long. This is an hour long. And then I say to myself, well, am I going to delete it and start all over again? That's a lot of time to put in there, So, and then what I'm going to do is start a whole other thing. There was one case where I think the video was way too long, and I did actually delete it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to shorten this thing up. It was really too long. I think it was over an hour and a half, maybe even longer. One of my videos, but there are videos I do have that are over an hour long. Maybe in some cases could be close to an hour and a half long, but it must be a topic that I really want to expand on. It's like that old saying, you can't, you're putting 2 pounds of bologna in a 1 pound bag, right? That's what it's like. You can't, some people say it could be done. You can condense all that information into a smaller segment. You can in some cases. I'd have to talk like Speedy Gonzalez. I have to really speak so fast. It's bad enough I speak fast as it is, but no, it'd be too much. You can't take like 10 different, or I open up different websites. I can't take 10 or 15 different websites and expand on each one of them and do it in a short period of time. Because I like to talk a little about each one. Each window I open up, I like to expand a little on a topic and then move on to the next one. And that's why it takes a lot longer. But yeah, going forward, I would like to just get some highlighted, news alerts, whatever, from Google, whatever, and pick up the highlighted things and try to keep it short. Maybe keep it between, I know I keep saying this all the time, and I do apologize, between maybe 10 to 15 minutes long tops, even that's kind of long too, but I like to keep it at that time span. I don't want to go any more than that, because I think that what happens is when a person puts videos in that long, I think after a while a person loses interest, and they will tend to shy away from it. Again, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but if I keep going on, it's going to get a lot longer. So anyway, I hope that information helped. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you do appreciate the work I do, you want to drop a comment below, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. I mean, comments are nice. As long as you leave nice comments, I will respond to them. The whole purpose for this video here with folks is to just responding. It's basically, the topic would be responding to foreign comments, replies. I don't know, I might tweak the title on it, but that's basically what I want to talk about. I don't know if people are familiar with or aware of it. I'm sure they are. But I thought I'd share that information with you. And that's what my YouTube channel is all about: helping, inspiring, and sharing. That's why I call it the His Initiative. And just to close it out really quick, I do not discuss religion and politics on this channel, and there's no profanity whatsoever on here. So you're not going to worry about me, using the F-bomb out there. That's not going to happen. All right, I consider my channel a kid-safe channel. All right, so if you are a parent and you're in your living room, den, or whatever dining room, and you just happen to put my videos on, you don't have to worry about telling your kids, go into the next room, because I got this guy on here. I don't know what he's all about. It's the first time listening to him. He might be saying things inappropriate, whatever. It might not come out and sound good, and I don't want people to think that about me. Like I said again, I keep it real. I tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat anything. You know, if there's, like I said again, I mean, if you want the straight talk, subscribe to my channel, and you are going to get different content on here if you are a subscriber, which I hope you will become a subscriber after watching my videos, because I do want to talk about different topics. Okay, yeah, like I said again, I don't want it to be one particular thing. I want to keep it, it's an open forum, and with an open forum, I like to discuss different things within that open forum, and I hope you guys like it. Until next time, this is Rich Pasini signing off. It's a beautiful day today. It's in New York right now. It's nice and sunny out. Wherever you are within the United States or any countries, wherever you're watching this here, I hope you're enjoying it, you're having a great weekend, because I want to enjoy this weather myself. I don't know if I'll be getting out today, but I got to do this. You know, that's part of the business, right? That's sort of reselling and doing your YouTube videos. You know, can't maybe if you don't spend time on it, you know, the videos ain't going to create themselves. So you got to take that time initiative. Have a great day, guys. Until next time, bye bye now.